Hey sports bettors, happy Tuesday, March 26th. My name is Boyd. I teach beginner and struggling sports bettors how to profit using tools like Oddsjam. They're data-driven, market insightful tools that show you outlying prices so that you can go and identify positive EV bets to make money over and over again in all the different markets. And so what I do on the channel here is to show you some of the tools, show you some of the methods and the strategies and the ways to identify and find these picks so you can add them to your bet slips and your sports books and help you profit over and over again. It's a lot more fun when you're making money. It's a lot more fun when you know what you're doing as far as how you're hunting and how you're shopping for pre-game bets such as this. Now, if you're new to the channel, and before we get into the picks, I kind of just again remind you that there's different ways you can increase your education and your ROI. I do have a website, boyddavis.com, have private consulting as well as an entire course, an entire layout of what you need to know from start to finish, whether you're just getting started or whether you've been doing this for a while. Also, if you're a current Oddsjam user and really frustrated, maybe not having the success you think you need to have or be having, let me know. We can certainly set up a consultation as well. And go to the website boyddavis.com for all the private consults or the education you might want to get is all at the site. So in addition to that, you need the tools. You need Oddsjam to help you with the data-driven information. And so if you don't have Oddsjam, make sure you use Boyd20, BOYD20. It's going to save you 20% off your first 2 months of any package. Got the QR code here, got the links as well. Make sure you get that set up. And then once you do, let me know. Say, hey, Boyd, just got Oddsjam set up. Here's what I'm doing. Let's set up a private consult call just to talk about your situation and help you make sure you really expedite that learning curve and get out of the gate profiting right away. So give me some feedback. Let me know about that when you get that all set up. And let's get into the picks and the information for today. Okay, guys, here we go. First pick of the day here, jumping into the positive EV page. Again, the positive EV page is one of the tools you can use. First one here on the left-hand side is 4.66%. Nice, big positive EV edge, player points market, and picking on, again, a very public book with 365. I recommend a bet size here. This is just based on a $5,000 Kelly criterion. Market width 30 or under and player props is a good solid number. It's basically a kind of a confidence level. I like to play these at 30 or under on player props, 20, 25 or less on mainline bets, alternative derivative markets. But this player prop bet here, we can open this up. Has Alexander. As you guys know, I like to take a look at the bet online direction of market. It's kind of strange. It's not really. It's basically going this direction, but not in an enormous amount, so not really significant. Also, sometimes we'll compare that to Pinnacle. Pinnacle's kind of doing some weird things as you open it up at the other level. But we can see here Caesars is actually showing a really strong drop in a cliff dive, minus 111 down to this minus 125. And again, just getting a really good price here. So we'll play this under 29.5 points for Alexander Thunder Pelicans, first play we have going. All right, so on to the next one here. We're looking at the positive EV page again, 4.56 here. Nice edge. Looking at the Thunder Pelicans PRA, points, rebounds, assists for Trey. And what I would like here is taking a look at the direction here in Pinnacle. And you can see they're going against. They were at minus 102. They're going down a tiny bit. Nothing huge, but their prices go in that direction. Whereas on the other side of things, on the favorite side, 2 hours ago they were at minus 106. Now they've dropped like a rock at minus 131, dwindling down to minus 135. So that tells me the money is flowing and going that direction. Of course, you guys know I like to check Bet Online. Bet Online doesn't really have much going on. It's kind of stagnant in this particular market. Not that that means a lot. It's just that they're not taking a lot in on this Murphy situation. So it's kind of up and down. Nothing really significant. So I would probably ease up a little bit only because I just have Pinnacle's direction. I will say that Caesars is stepping it up, going from minus 113 down to 101. So I'm not really thrilled about this particular wager. In fact, I may just kind of leave it alone, but this is, again, sort of a teaching moment to show you that, just because it says 4.56%, if you're not seeing some of the indicators and some of the things you like, maybe it's time to just let it go on by and go to the next one. And on we go to the next one. So 3.23 with a game. Again, Pelicans, Thunder, player assist, Mr. Zion. Zion here at plus 135 at bet 365. Nice market width, so everything's looking good there. Let's check out the direction here. Bet Online, not showing anything. That's, I don't know if it's concerning or not, but it says here the odds of the best bet have changed. This bet may no longer be available. So you do have to move quick in some of these cases. So it looks like that one is no longer available. So we'll close that up and go on again to the next one. So Here we are, PRA with Bucks Lakers with Brook. We'll scroll down here a little bit so you can see this chart a little bit better. Pinnacle showing minus 127. Yeah, that direction's going in that direction, so that's seemingly the side. Bet online, let's see what you're doing. So slightly minus 104 to minus 109, nothing crazy. So this does seem to be the correct side of things. Again, check out some props cash, PRA. Just kind of a verification on props cash. They've got a line of 16.5. They're projecting it to go over by 3.3, so that's a nice touch. So that's going to kind of, I guess, flip me over and sell me to this to go ahead and play this. Best price available. I've got ESPN Bet. I don't have my Superbook account lined up, so I guess we'll go to ESPN Bet at minus 105 or DraftKings. Like to take their money as much as possible. So we're going to put that one in. We'll do the over 16.5 PRA with Brook Lopez. All right, guys, as you know, also, I like to pop over to the low hold page. There is a ton of picks here, a ton of selections. Again, if you don't have Oddsjam, get yourself signed up. Use promo code BOYD20. It's going to save you 20% off your first 2 months of any package you choose. But there's a lot of picks here, a lot of games here. As you can see, I'm exposing as much as I can for you. But I do want to pop over to the low hold pages. I've been doing really well at the low hold page. And I have a strategy or a method, I guess, of what I'm trying to hunt for, and I want to show you what I do that fits that need. Okay, again, the low hold page is basically when you have even money on both sides, so plus 105, minus 105. It's very, very close here, so you can see there's a slight difference in the percentage, but when you're at even zero, you have, equal numbers on either side. So, what this basically means is the books are very, very confident, very, very tight, and I try to identify a couple of things here. First thing I try to do is stay in the minus 105, minus 110, minus 120, nice and low. I do not want to get up into this minus 450, plus 447, minus 450, don't want that. The highest I'll go and consider is this plus 149, plus 150, minus 150, so it's not too juicy. Again, don't want to get into the 270, 275. I like this here. This is a nice one here that I would give you an example to show you that not thrilled about playing the run line market here in the spring training game, but let me just, I guess, show you what I'm looking at. Again, this DraftKings want to be a nice example. So under 4.5 first half runs of the Royals Twins. I like to pit a market making book like Pinnacle against DraftKings. So when you open this up, you're going to be able to see the difference here in price. So Pinnacle's at minus 153 on that side of things. So you can go pick this up at Tipico at minus 125 or at DraftKings. So let's check the direction of the market. Yeah, they're going down. So they were at minus 147. They moved up 5 cents. Again, who's betting minor league baseball at this point in time? Now, opening day kicks off in a couple of days. That's outstanding. These games are getting more serious. These games are getting tighter and more of a setup and a preparation, a true exhibition type situation for the live bullets that are going to fly Thursday with these teams. So they are taking these games fairly seriously, playing with their rosters they're going to be playing with in the big leagues. So it's a pretty close proximity of how the game's going to go. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. Looking for that type of a market, that type of a width, that type of a situation relative to the lines. Another one here is this total runs again under 7.5 at DraftKings. Again, here's why. Guessing this market's going to be going that direction. Pinnacle, but it's not showing it on that chart. So again, that's the price point. That's the goal, is to stay in that lower range. The goal is to also always compare a market making sports book with a public sports book. I don't like to pit, say, two market making sports books together. So if this was Circa and Pinnacle, or Bookmaker and Pinnacle, or Bet Online and Pinnacle, I don't really want to do that. I like to see also too my exchanges, my betting exchanges like Novig and Sport Trade here in Colorado going up against a public book. That's another good one, because this is a peer-to-peer, and usually pretty bright, sharp people are betting at the exchanges because there's no limits. There's lots of good positives about that. So this is the method or the strategy you would use at the low hold page. And again, get yourself signed up so you have access to this, and you can go through these picks on your own and literally spend as much time as you want on all the different markets. All right, guys, there's some of the tools at Oddsjam. And of course, you can see the vast amount of that. And that's just the tip of the iceberg of everything that Oddsjam has. I mean, there's the odds screen, there's arbitrage pages, there is a ton more here. And so, again, get yourself signed up, get yourself an account going so you can start to get into that profitable EV betting situation. And use some of the methods and tips that we teach here at the channel. Make sure you join and like the channel. Share with any of your buddies that need to know about this content so you guys can start to make a little bit of money doing this. It's a lot more fun when you're profiting. So, again, appreciate you stopping by. If you have any feedback, leave it down below. And as always, let's go make some mathematical money.